Okay, Bernard.
TikTok video coming out from you later?
Exactly. My dance moves will be in on it. All right, this is the inside of the compressor. I've got like a three-way switch. These are Class 1 Div 2 rated. We've got a little bit of strapping to do here. So all the low voltage wiring is all running through this tray here. These are Kenco, just magnetically isolated float switches, and all the seals have been poured. I've got this one here is 120, I believe. Oh no, that's 24 volts. I took it to the outside for some reason. I can't remember why. You were talking about accessibility issues for some of these things. Oh, take a look at this one. Lots of fun. There's no door there. All right. This is all extended run, what's it called, tray cable. Extremely thick jacket on it. Very hard to strip, actually. This tray is for the motors. All the 480 volt stuff is running through there. This is just temporary right now. Running to the MCC. Let's go with the next one. Right. Yeah, we've got a little bit of, some of these were shortened up, I guess. So I put unions on everything so that it can be removed later, just in case. These are 120 volt solenoids here. They were originally supposed to be 24, but they couldn't take the temperature of the hot oil. So that was, these were changed. And they're running to a junction box, which is mounted beside the main junction box here. So this is the 120 volt. So in this box here, we're going to have the 120 volt solenoids, as well as the lighting circuit goes through here. And one other thing is we wanted to, oh yes, the panel heater. So we're trying to figure out where to put the panel heater in here. Right now they're in England. They were delayed in their production. So we're trying to rush those things out. I'm thinking probably over here or on the door, and then I can keep 120 away from all the other stuff in this box. In this box we have our intrinsically safe barrier here. It's kind of wired a little bit separately. On the next box we're actually going to mount a box on the outside. I've got some more coming of these little kill arcs. Here's the motor area. This is the immersion heater. Right now we've got the thermostat bypassed on it, but I'm going to test that later. They've been having trouble with when this head heats up, it moves a little bit too much, and so our shaft alignment goes off a little bit. We've got a laser alignment tool, which is really sweet. We're working with. This is the RTDs. There's two sets of RTDs per winding. Now the trouble is these things are kind of laying on the power wires in here. I need to find some way of isolating them a little bit because they're so noisy right now that I'm worried that they're going to cause a system trip, even though the temperature is only about 80 degrees in the motor at maximum. And now to the other side, we have just temporary wiring coming into both of these motors. I do have a megger, which I'm going to be testing all the motors prior to going out once we get them disconnected again. Here's the other side. Here's our gas detector here. I have set it up. The first channel is set up at 20% LEL, which is indicating at the PLC. The second channel, or the second relay, is in series with the emergency stop system. That's the 40% LEL. And then the third relay is the fault relay, which is indicating at the PLC. These things are set up with I'm using my iPad with the Bluetooth. There's a program on there, works really slick. I didn't put a password on this one because I know that we had trouble getting into the other ones at the site. Here's the other switch for the lights here. These lights are rated for the Class 1 Div 2. This is where another tray, the basket tray, ends up top here. So, all right, I think that's about it for this. I will just show you one other thing once I get over there. I'm going to see if I can find my way over there without killing myself. This is the other panel. Now, somebody rolled something in front of it already. So you can see they've got the intrinsically safe barrier inside here. That's not going to work. So that's going to be mounted over here. That'll be the 120 volt box and maybe the intrinsically safe one, or the 120 down below, because we're going to be putting the heater in here. And I have put a lot of signal isolators in the other box. I've got 3 of them for the RTDs for the winding temperatures. I also put in an ambient RTD in the other box, which is going to be switched on and off, switching on and off the heater on the end. Actually, let me run around here. And it will also give us indication on our SCADA for the inside temperature, which will be very helpful, especially when we're looking at it from a distance. So this is the device here, which is the little RTD. And there's a contactor inside this unit, which I'm just rewiring right now because the electrical guy forgot to put a seal on it. This is just temporary. And that's about it. We're using RAB boxes to connect things because this is a generally rated area because we've got the gas detector in it. And those are just going to solenoids anyway, which have no arcing, sparking parts. All right, hope that helps. I'll have some questions for you after this. Talk to you later.